mind in the wrong way.
Yes. Amen.
Are y'all with me?
Amen.
So I just want to talk about how we got this thing about choices. About choices. I talked about this before, one time before, but I never talked about it to this extent. So I decided I would jot some things down and everything. So that's what I was kind of doing over there, just jotting some things down. It kind of came to me and trying to just look over a little bit of what I was trying to put down and everything. No grammar, all that stuff is just crazy, just straight from the dome and everything like that. So I just want to speak to somebody, and what I'm going to talk about is choices. Choices. Somebody shout choices.
Choices.
So in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, Maya just roll with me, I didn't give you none of this stuff. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, there's a word from the wisest and wealthiest man on earth. In Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1, he said this: remember your Creator in the days of your youth. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth. Embedded in these 9 words are 3 choices for you and I. The first choice we have to make about remembering our Creator in the days of our youth is that, first of all it is a choice about my posture.
Yes.
About my posture. Somebody shout posture.
Posture.
About my posture, because if you be honest, that there's a bunch of stuff that can make you go through life with your head down. There's a lot of stuff that you can face at home that can cause you not literally put your head down, but cause your body and your emotions and the things that you deal with, and it causes you to put your head down. It makes you to a point where you just become numb and you don't want to respond to nothing. Where you just want to crawl back into a hole and just be with you. Where you have this idea in your mind where it's just me, myself, and I. Only me care about me.
Amen.
So that's the type of stuff that gets us. So our choice is we got to worry about our posture. That there's a bunch of folk that will ride your back to the point where you don't feel like you can even make it.
Amen.
When you start feeling like all it is me. It's me that's doing everything. It's me that's worried about everybody else, and everybody else is using me to get where they need to get to. Everybody's calling me about their problems. Everybody is relying on me to fix this. Everybody's relying on me to handle this. Everybody's just riding on my back when I'm still dealing with what I'm still dealing with.
Amen.
So it's a posture thing. But Solomon writes here and said, in the midst of all of that, let me give you some advice. He said, remember your Creator. Let me help y'all for a moment. What that means is that everything is not a loss in your life.
That's right.
You got to remember your Creator, because there will be moments you don't want to lift up your head. There will be moments when you don't even want to get out of your bed. Ooh, that rhymed, didn't it?
Amen.
Yeah. There will be moments when you don't even want to fight for certain things in life. There will be moments when you just want to just say, forget it. There will be moments when you just be ready to just crawl somewhere and just say, just let you have your way and do what you want to do type stuff. There's moments like that, but you got to begin to remember your Creator. It's easy to get up in the morning and remember that my bills are due. You're going to have some moment that you remember that certain family members are not here no more and everything like that. You're going to have a moment where you're going to remember losses in your life, and some moments where you're going to wake up and remember about some diagnosis and stuff that the doctors have told you about. But Solomon said here, remember your Creator. He said, watch your posture, because he's teaching us that when you and I look back over our lives, he said, remember who your God is.
Amen.
He said, remember that time when you didn't have nothing, but God still made sure you had something. Remember that time when you heard about other family members who got their lights cut off and didn't have no food on their table. But remember that time, even though when you were still stretching it for God, God still made a way for you. He said, remember that time when you didn't have no gas in your car, but you still made it to job and back home because you was very smooth on how you use your gas. He said, remember that time. It was God that gave us another day. And maybe I'm the only one that's grateful for another day in here. I don't know, because nobody talking to me. But I hope that we recognize as we look back over our life that there is a day called too late.
Yes. Amen.
Yeah, there is a day called too late, because there's a whole bunch of us that wish we had the time and had the time to go back and fix a whole lot of things.
Amen.
There's a whole lot of us that wish we can go back and make better decisions about some stuff. One of the things that pains me the most and kind of depresses me sometimes is when I think about all the dumb money I spent.
Yes, right.
And I think about how much I would have if I have all my dumb money back.
Right.
If I had all that money I had, giving you, borrowing you money, letting you borrow money, having cars, buying stuff just to impress people I didn't even like, all that type of stuff like that. And how much money would I have? Would I be a millionaire if I had all my dumb money back from all my dumb decisions and stuff?
Amen.
There's a whole bunch of us wish we can go back and change the time and look at our life and wish I had the time to apologize for certain things that I did or make better decisions this time.
Right.
Yeah, and this is not to insult public education, because I'm a product of public education.
Amen.
But teachers are teaching us that there are 7 days in a week. And that's good in terms of academics and everything like that. But when you start living life, you start recognizing that there are not 7 days in a week, there are 8 days. Somebody looking at me like, Pastor on that ooh-wee this morning. He on that ooh-wee. I know it's Father's Day, but he on that ooh-wee. Because last time I checked, it's 7 days. Sunday through Saturday. See, let me shoot my two. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. My camera was off. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, 7 days in a week. Yeah, Sunday through Saturday. And all that stuff like that. No, it's an 8th day. There's an 8th day. There's a day rotating around every week. What I call today is a day called too late.
Yeah. Amen.
All right. because if I put out something that I should be doing today, y'all know how we is. Y'all know how we do it. I do it at home all the time. I just take care of Monday. I just take care of Monday. No, I just take care of next week and everything like that. No. I just do it tomorrow. Don't even worry about it. I got this. It's one of my favorite words around my house. My wife texted me the other day, gonna tell me what I should do to get ready for the gym and everything. And she gonna tell me, make sure Red don't always eat a Pop-Tart all the time. So she'll eat a Pop-Tart. Don't worry about it. I'll meet you at the gym. And don't even text back. Tell them, you got this. I do got it. So what I decided not to do, I decided not to text back at all then. You don't tell me. I got years of this whole fatherhood thing. You're going to remind me of what kid. I just realized this. If she don't eat, she get hungry. That's how my mama did me. If you don't eat all your food, you're going to get hungry. I'm pretty sure you're going to eat later. Your stomach going to come. Oh, that cold macaroni and cheese still over there for you. You ready? You ready for it? You can go back over and eat it. I'll warm it up for you if you want to. I'll warm it up for you so it can be good. But it's still going to be there. We'll put a paper towel over it and we'll roll out. Let the little stomach be ground. I be hearing too. Her leg be kicked up on me and her mama sometimes. I need a honey bun. No, you don't. You need some food in your stomach. That honey bun ain't gonna stick. It ain't gonna stick at all. But y'all know how we do though. We put on stuff tomorrow and stuff like that. And I know we're expecting tomorrow to be, certain days. But what if I die? Or what if something happened to me without handling it today? Then tomorrow is not Monday. Tomorrow is too late.
Yes. Amen.
Can I get some help in here?
Yes.
So some of us need to make up in our mind that God brought us to this place so I won't have to embrace a day called too late. So sometimes you got to realize that God got you here today to hear something like this, to remind you that there is a day called too late. So you won't continue to just sit in place and saying, you know what, like we just got out of the whole serious forgiveness, you know what, I forgive them when I need to. I deal with that when I need to. Well, we'll discuss that when I feel like it. All that stuff like that. I called my dad last night. I called him last night and everything. Never said this to my father ever and all that stuff like that. We never had the best of relationship. So I'm talking to him and I told him last night, I said, I want to let you know this. I never told you this before, but listen up. He was at Walmart. He said, you ain't trying to get your pills right now, because I don't want to mess you up. You know they don't like people on the cell phone. I said, but I want to tell you this. I said, I never told you before. I said, but as I mature as a father, as time go by, I said, I want to tell you that how much I love you and how much gratitude I have for you and how much my respect for you have grown. Because at the time, I didn't understand, but now I do. Because I'm a father myself, I'm a parent myself. I understand why you had to take multiple shifts and wasn't there. I understand, forgive me for being the son I was, but I thank you for being the father that you was. Forgive me, maybe I don't understand, because we as kids, we always want that TV type family.
Yes.
yeah, I don't get whoopings from, you don't get whoopings on TV. You get punished and stuff like that. You get stuff taken and stuff like that and all that stuff. Nobody put them hands on you like that on TV and stuff, so you wanted that. Dad and mom was always there together. Y'all going on vacation to grandma's house we go, or we there yet type stuff and everything like that. Not us. Not us. We wasn't that smooth like that and everything like that. No, we went straight to my room and I stayed. I stayed at my room. Only time I said anything to my daddy was hey or bye, because I was heading out the door. All that stuff like that. Joined the military. He didn't even know I joined. He didn't know I joined until it was time for me to roll out. So and everything like that. So I called him and told him that right. Y'all see him one day. He comes up here sometimes. Him and his whole family and everything. Just couldn't even say nothing. I couldn't even say nothing. And it touched me. It touched me, and I told him, I said, this is the stuff I want you to hear now.
That's right.
While you're able to hear. I don't want none of these words to have to be said in no obituary. I don't want none of these words to have to be said when you can't hear it because you're in some coma or something. I don't want none of these words to be said when some type of tragedy or some type of physical disability has happened to you, and I start realizing that you almost left my life. No, this is a time right now when I realize how grateful I am for you. I'm not, see, at that time right there, I wasn't talking about the bad stuff. Don't get me wrong, that's bad stuff.
Yes. Amen.
But I celebrated him because of the good stuff.
That's right. Amen.
And that's what messes so many of us up, because we always magnify the bad stuff.
Amen.
And we minimize the good stuff. And that's what gets me sometimes, especially when you're dealing with family members. Soon as you say no to one of them, that's when you become a hater in their life.
Yes.
That's when you become somebody that they don't like. But as long as I'm saying yes, 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 oh, you my favorite nephew, you my favorite uncle, you my favorite girl, I love you, you fam for real. But soon as you say no, I can't stand her. Think she all that. Look at him, I rob him, all that stuff like that. Nobody been told that before, okay? Just me then. Yeah, so you got all of that happening and everything like that. So everybody's good. Everybody's good. But as soon as you say something, as soon as you make one remark, as soon as you do something wrong, then that's the part that's magnified the most than all the good stuff. Nobody remember the time when we were just chilling on the couch and holding hands. No, nobody remember the times when I decide, you know what, I'm going to put me on the back burner and put you on the front burner. Nobody remember the time when I counsel this to go to this. Nobody remember the time when I decide, okay, I'm going to go with you here and support you this. But as soon as I mess up, or as soon as I do something wrong or say something wrong, that gets magnified more than anything else. So at this time today, y'all listening to me, this is not the time, this is the time to make sure that whatever that's messed up in your life, that gets right.
Amen. Amen.
That gets right. I started thinking to myself yesterday, and Emma, you're a finance person. Help me out on this, sister. If you owe debt to somebody, if you die, do you gotta pay it back? No, I really don't know. I really don't know. I need to know, because
family pay. Yeah.
Dang, that's messed up.
Amen.
That's messed up. I thought about that too. I said, do they just cancel it because they can't find family members? Because I changed my name. I don't know. But I don't know if they had to pay it back. I started thinking about it yesterday because of all the people in Charleston. My mind just go different ways when I think about death and all that stuff like that. So I started thinking to myself, do their family got to pay their debt back?
Amen.
Because look, I'm just going everywhere today. Just because that's the reason why we got to set our families up right.
That's right.
The Bible said leave an inheritance.
That's right.
See, a few years ago, I didn't even have insurance. I didn't have insurance. I tell you, them amens be convicting sometimes.
Amen.
When somebody say it.
Because it's the spouse that has to pay back.
And dealing with my disability and stuff like that, because of my leg and everything, that made my stuff a little higher. I didn't want to pay it.
Amen.
But then I realized my kids. And so if anything ever happened to me and my wife, my kids going to be some happiness.
Yes.
I'm telling you, them jokers, I don't want them having to worry about who's going to get what, how much they got to bury what, or anything like that. Everything going to be already ready for them. That's the reason why sooner or later, when they get a little bit more mature to handle this, because they still ask me questions about the same stuff I just answered 2 months ago.
Amen.
Oh, that's so annoying. That's what happened to your leg again? You was in the hospital when I was there. All that crazy stuff like that. So I'm gonna make sure we're gonna have a family meeting, and I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna sit down, they're gonna know what all comes to them, what all goes to them, who the oldest, who gets this, who gets a little bit percentage more. Ain't nobody gonna be fighting over nothing. Ain't nobody gonna be fighting over no house. Ain't nobody gonna be doing none of that stuff. We gonna sit down, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let them know, hey, I got land in my name and stuff like that, in Alabama and all that stuff like that. I wanna make sure, hey, when you get that, don't sell it just because you get it debt. You use that. You build on that. Don't do all that stuff. So we're gonna have all that set up and everything like that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We got family members now, I know family members now, who are arguing with each other because they think they stole daddy's money. And staying at daddy's house and all this stuff like that, and they tripping, and guess what happened? Guess what happened? Now it has leaked down to the kids.
Amen.
And now the kids feel a certain way about a family member, but they don't even have all the facts.
That's right.
What they working off of is what they think they know. And I said to myself, have any of y'all or have any of them at all went to this individual and talked to them at all? No. No. We're going off the word of somebody else. You know what? That really frustrates me when we go off the word of somebody else. That's how we mess up relationships with people. Girl, I won't hang with her. I heard, girl, tell me to watch this, she this and she that. I got family members who would tell me if I want to work with some family members and deal with some family members, she ain't gonna pay you back. She ain't gonna give you the money that you need. All that stuff like that. We was gonna go on vacation one time. We're gonna take all the family with us and stuff. We got this big vacation home, about 5 or 6 rooms, all that good stuff like that. And so we wanted the money up front. One person didn't give the money up. Everybody was like, we told you, you don't trust that person for no money. You don't trust bro. Here's the thing, this is how it works. I don't go by other people's opinions. That's how I work with movies too. You can tell me the movies suck. Unless I see 98% people saying the movie suck, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to wait till it come on DVD. It sucks. But anyway, this is how it works. This is how me and my wife have kind of learned, because we learned it dealing with people from the last church. I'd rather see it myself. I'd rather hear it from the horse's mouth.
Right.
I'd rather evaluate a person myself. I don't care if, I may walk into it knowing the stuff, but at first, no. When I hear the stuff, I'm gonna be on guard, but I'm gonna give the person the opportunity. What they call that? The benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give the person the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna go in there prejudging and treating them based on what somebody else told me.
Amen.
I'm not gonna go in there doing that. That's not how I operate. So one of y'all can come and tell me about somebody who may come to this church and they join church, whatever like that. They're gonna be like, you know, she a man eater. You better watch your husband, she a man eater. So what I'm not gonna do here, I'm not gonna hug the person, because I heard you a man eater. But then I realized you only heard it from somebody else who was mad at it, because all that stuff like that. So that type of dumb stuff takes place. That's the reason why we always approach everybody with an open heart until they show us their true colors.
Yeah. Right.
And that's why I always tell people, I don't know if I told y'all before, that's why I always tell people, especially when you single and stuff like that, when you get with somebody, you make sure you ask questions.
Yes.
Because people always gonna show you, what's the word I always use? They representative.
Yes.
I must have said that quite a few times. They always show you a representative. We had one girl who was single, always, I want to bring him over there so you can meet him. Minister, I want you to meet him and stuff like that. I said, you don't need me to do that. You need to ask the right questions.
Yeah.
Well, ask the question, you keep giving me the same answer. Yeah, because you got tired. Keep asking the same question. I guarantee they're going to change. Because what somebody going to do is, and friends too, homegirls, homeboys too, they only going to give you the representative of them until y'all get cool.
Yes.
Or until y'all get married. That's when you see Chucky, Jason, and all of them come out in.
Yes.
And you be like, what the Hades? Where you come from? You like, what the world? Like I told y'all before, you like, man, you went to bed all the time looking like Halle Berry, woke up after our honeymoon looking like Tyler Perry. I was like, what?
Yes.
Because people give you the representative of themselves. That's why you got to ask the right question. That's why you got to pull at their heart. That's why you got to do everything you have to do to find out. Don't even hook up. Well, hey, I'm just everywhere this morning. Don't even get real deep into it until you go to a family reunion. Or a family get together. Go and see how her mama gonna look. Go and see how his daddy gonna look. And then you can see how you gonna be handling some things in 30 years or so. Go see if mama got a mouth on her. Go see if daddy got some issues. And then you sit over there in the corner at the picnic table with your, that's some stuff I gotta look forward to. I don't know about that. don't know about that. He crazy. He crazy. Look at that. And then he come over there with them genuine baby hair waves all over there, and he like, baby, just one more time. Just one more time. He like, okay, okay. But you ain't realizing he just left Chucky in there.
Yes.
You just left all of that. Tales from the hood, tales from the crib. Everybody over there. And you just missing it. Just missing it. Missing it. Where was I at before I got on this? Where was I at?
Still dealing with choices.
Finance to death. God.
It was before that. It was before that. It's for, oh yeah. People magnify the good stuff. I mean the bad stuff. Then they magnify. Then they, dang, y'all threw me off. All right, where we at?
We always focus on the negative instead of praising for the positive.
Yes.
I was talking about your dad at Walmart and how you was giving him praise for being a good dad and everything.
Thank
And
you.
you forgot the negative.
Thank you. You taking notes back there?
Yes, I always do.
But yeah, so we magnify all the bad stuff in life and we forget about the good stuff. But when we start looking at the balance of things, and when we start looking at the things that made us who we are in life, when we start looking at those things, what attracted me to a person, when we start thinking about those things, the reason why we've been together so many years, the reason why I've been at this job, the reason why I come to your house, when we start thinking about the good stuff and stop looking at the bad stuff just because somebody didn't agree with what I said or just because somebody was real with me. You know when somebody's about to say something real to you when they say, can I be real with you? Man, can I, you don't mind if I be 100? Can I just be 100 real quick? You know, all that stuff like that, you know they about to say something about to crush your heart. You about to crush your heart. All right, I'm about to roll it. He said, first of all, there's a choice in your posture. You can leave a situation rejoicing, or you can stay in a situation quiet. If you're gonna allow the situation to beat you up, steal your joy, overcome you, control you, or you're gonna leave out of the situation. That's why the Bible says, yea, I walk through the valley. I'm not gonna stay in it. I'm not gonna stay in it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna walk through it, rejoicing at the same time, because I'm not gonna allow the enemy or the little crazy little devices he used or the person he used to steal my joy, to steal everything that I'm working hard for. I'm trying to get some sanity in my life. I'm not trying to go insane. I'm trying to stay sane so I can do what I need to do, produce in me what I need to produce, have the talents and gifts and everything else that I have in me to be produced out of my life. But if I stay in the situation and stay quiet, then somebody is slowly stealing my stuff.
Yes.
Are y'all with me?
Amen.
So you can leave here believing everything will be all right, or you can believe that everything won't be all right. There's a choice. There's a choice about your posture. Number two, the second choice from the text is not a choice about your posture. It's a choice about the people in our lives.
Amen.
The people in our lives. He said, remember your Creator. You know the God we serve is a God that is a God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Let me bless you with this. Even God, watch who he hung around. He had a circle, and he had an inner circle. And in the inner circle, he had James, he had Peter, and I think the other one was John.
Amen.
And when it was time for him to go and do some serious ministry, like the girl whose father came to him, Jairus' daughter, and they told Jairus, leave Jesus alone. Your daughter is sick and she's dead. She's dead now. He took too long. Leave him alone. And Jesus looked at him like, ain't you that came to me? Don't you still believe I can make the impossible possible?
Yes.
And so he brought them in there, and they out there crying. You know, because back then they had professional choir criers and stuff. They'd be like, what's the name again? They had all types of professional cries and stuff like that. So you know how black people do and stuff. We be on people's caskets and stuff. They be rolling and everything. I'm sorry, mama. All that good stuff like that. So he goes in. This is what he do. He said, get all the fake people out of here.
Yes.
Amen.
Get all the fake people out of here. Get all the people out of here who don't have no faith.
Amen.
So you got to get people around you who believe the same thing you believe. He said, come here. Peter, John, James, come here. Come here. The rest of y'all fellas, y'all just kick it out there for me. Surround the house, do something, keep people out. He goes in there and look at the little girl and says, Talitha cum. He spoke life into her.
Amen.
See, that's why you got to hang around the right people. You got to hang around people who gonna speak life into you. You gotta hang around people that got passion.
Yeah.
If you got passion on the inside of you about something, you gotta have people around you that got passion about something. You gotta, if you're trying to go somewhere in life, you gotta have somebody who's trying to go somewhere in life. You may not have no money, but you gotta be somebody who wants some money.
Yeah.
You may not have everything in life, but you gotta be somebody who wants something in life. You gotta have that hungry look on the inside. That when I make one level, there's another level. When I make one ladder on top of another ladder, then next thing you know, I go get me a bigger ladder and everything and go to that next level. And when I get there, there's a ladder even bigger than that. And then when I get up there, bring the hot air balloon ladder. I'm getting on that too, and we going up. Because I want to be around somebody who's gonna push me and push me and push me. You gotta watch who you hang around. That's why I tell people too, also married people, you gotta hang around married people who are going somewhere. If you hang around married people who got busted up relationship, it's only gonna remind you of the pain that you're dealing with. It's only gonna remind you of the stuff that you gotta fight through. All that stuff, what you gonna do? Both you gonna be over there while your boo's tripping everything and you're talking about your waiting to exhale moment. Let it happen to me. I'm a burn. All that stuff like that. No, I need to get around somebody who's gonna tell me an example of what they've been through and then tell me what they did.
Yeah.
And then I need to get myself around them so I can begin to embrace what they have. Then if I'm a husband or something like that, I need to get them around somebody. I need to get my wife around somebody. I need to get them so they can be shaped and molded to what I'm thinking that's how we're supposed to be.
Amen.
I'm talking a little loud, ain't I? I'm a little loud.
Amen.
Just passionate about that stuff. Just passionate. I don't have nothing against it at all. But sometimes it can mess you up. I don't see how married people hang around single people.
Right.
It's only going to remind you of what you're missing.
Amen.
And then it's going to make you feel like, let me see if I still got it. And then if you don't got a true single friend, they're going to encourage you to go ahead.
Amen.
I don't think you still got it. I don't think you still got it. I go home, I tell y'all, man, till I go home, jokers married and single, still be trying to, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Dude, I'm married now. I'm married now. If my whole family can't come, I ain't rolling.
Amen.
All right.
I ain't rolling because I know you and I know me. Now, just because I've been in church, you know, I'm just one slip from a banana.
Amen.
That sounded so corny. God, I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that. So.
Makes sense though.
But that's the stuff you gotta watch out for. Because if I hang around my single friends, part of me gonna feel single.
Amen.
You gonna walk up into some place and, you know, none of y'all feel accountable to nothing. All that stuff. I don't know. I've been at the game too long now. I don't know, man. I'm just that type of guy. I don't expect every man to be like me. Right now, I don't want to be like me. But that's all I expect. All my time is wife and kids.
Amen.
Wife and kids. You that couldn't be like that, we would stay arguing. I had to go on, I had to get deployed or go in the field for something, or we weren't gonna make it. We had to have a special forces type relationship. I had to stay gone. If not, we wouldn't have made it. But now I can say we can spend it all day together and not have too much issues. Because I go to my room, you go to your room. We got 30 years together. We'll see each other more. So yeah, that's the stuff you gotta watch out for. You gotta watch out who you're hanging around, because if they're doing some of the stuff that you're trying not to do, what you think gonna happen? Either they're gonna pull you, or I'm gonna pull them.
Amen.
They're gonna pull you, or I'm gonna pull them. But if you're not serious, they're gonna easily pull you. And you're gonna say, because they do it, ain't nobody gonna know about it.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna care. And there's nobody that can throw it up in my face. Because who are they to throw anything into my face when we're doing it together? Amen.
Amen.
So let me bless you with this. He hung around certain people himself. You got to be careful about the company you keep around you. We have choices to make about who we hang out with. Choices to make about who we run with. I heard someone say this. Don't hang out with people that got less to lose than you.
All right.
Amen.
Right.
That kind of falls right back into that being single, being married. Single person don't got nothing to lose. A married person do.
Amen.
You got alimony. You got bills. You might have to pay for their house. You may have to lose this. You may have to lose that. You may have to stay in the trailer because you paying for everything. And so you gotta look at people sometimes and look at your friend and be like, No, I can't afford that. I can't afford that at all. That's too much. That's too expensive. That's too expensive. You gotta watch that even with your friend, if you got a job and they don't got a job. Or different set types of job they go in. So I can stay up all night and go out all night. Oh, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing. And you getting up late all the time. You getting up late all the time. Then you don't got a job that they still do. Because they know how to handle it. So you gotta watch.
Yeah.
You gotta watch. Because some people got more to lose. I mean, yeah, got more to lose than you. Yeah. So everybody just watch. Okay. Dealing with people you gotta hang around. Y'all remember the story about the two thieves on the cross?
Amen.
And on the cross, you had both of these guys, thieves. So they hung around thieves. So Jesus is on the cross. And one thief said, today, I know who you are. So when I die, can I be with you? And Jesus said, yeah, today in paradise, you will be with me. You'll be with me. Y'all remember that, right? The thief on the cross, all that stuff like that.
Amen.
Now, what I saw with that story is that all his life, maybe he been hanging around the wrong folks.
Yes.
Amen.
But on that day, he's on the cross. But watch this. He's hanging with the right person.
All
Amen.
right.
You got to hang with people that's going to give you life.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
Not people who's going to put jumping cables or fuel the pain that you in.
Amen.
Not people who's going to be like, girl, I feel you. Girl, I did. Man, I tell you, man, if it was me, I'd do it too. No, you need somebody who's going to be an objection to the things that you're ready to do. You got to be somebody who's going to be an advocate of the good side instead of your bad side.
Amen.
You got to be somebody that's going to be so real with you that gets you mad, but you can respect what they're saying.
That's right.
You can respect what they're doing. He hung around the right person on the cross. He's right by Jesus. Watch this. Here's another one. I got to make a choice about my priorities. Get this. Remember your creator in your days of youth. How did God create us? He created us body, soul, and spirit. Because if I remember my creator, I'll remember who created me.
All right.
I won't just treat my body like it ain't nothing. I won't just give it to anybody because I know who created me.
That's right.
I hope some of y'all can get what I'm saying about this, because there's more to us than our bodies.
Amen.
Yes.
Let me bang that thing up and say it again. Woo, woo. There is more to us than our bodies.
Amen.
Some of these young girls gonna be so surprised when they get about 25. Them jokers be tattooed up like a month. I mean, all the way up here. I'm like, don't you know when you start sagging that butterfly just gonna look like it's been killed? I don't get it. Don't Mike Tyson know that all this right here ain't gonna be looking like that? He gonna be looking like somebody jabbed him all. Well, he did get jabbed all his life, but everything just gonna look pitiful. It's gonna be looking pitiful, like, man, is that ink running off your face? Oh, you just wrinkles. It's just running. I don't get it. I also like that. And they put so much. I be trying to tell girls stuff like that. How you dress is gonna attract the ones that you're not looking for.
Amen.
You're attracting the wrong attention. You think it's all about your bodies, but it's not about your bodies. Let me tell you why that matters. Because some of us treat our bodies like all there is to me is a body. And when you don't, and when you and I don't have this body no more, then how in the world am I going to survive?
Amen.
Oh my gosh, ooh, I just thought about this. Oh my gosh, I be seeing like 60-year-old, 70-year-old women, ooh, be walking with straight face. I mean Daisy Dukes on, little stuff like that. Be trying to look like they 19, like, I be like, you about to crack. You know you about to crack. You need to stop. You need to stop. I mean, be killing me. I be like, you working it though. You working it as an old lady, but that's not what you should be wearing. That's not what you should be wearing. And Joe can be tricked. That's the reason why Joe can be getting Botox and all that stuff like that, because all to them is their body. They think their body is all they got, but they don't realize I got a mind too.
Yes.
Because once that body leaves, I need you to become a friend of my mind.
Yes.
Turn me on through my mind.
Yes.
Yeah, because sooner or later I might get physically blind. So what you got may not turn me on no more. I need you to get to this heart, and I need you to get to this mind. Turn me on by that. Stimulate me.
Yes.
Stimulate me. There's something. Take me down the choo-choo train.
Yes.
Come on, around that. Choo-choo train. Oh my God. Because what's inside of me is more than a body.
That's right.
I got a spirit and a soul. And And I'm here to tell you, don't put more priority in your body than you do in your spirit and your soul. I ain't saying don't work out. Ooh, please do what you gotta do. You want to stay tight for your man, stay tight for your girl, do what you gotta do. You want to get makeup and everything so you can look beautiful and stuff like that, do what you gotta do. But that's not your life.
That's right. Amen.
That's not your life. And what the problem is, one of these days our body won't be here no more.
Amen.
It's like this, watch this. It's like those people who be riding around and their rims cost more than their car.
Amen.
And I'll be like, come on now, you got more on the frame than you do in the engine.
Yes.
And why you got 26s on that ugly car? I saw a cat roll through here with a convertible or something, and the convertible, I saw that, I'm like, oh, that ugly. Oh. I mean, can I bless you with this? It don't matter how pretty it looks or how high it stands if it don't turn on.
Amen.
Amen.
That's a trip. That if you put so much money into a car, but then when something happens to it, you don't have enough to fix it. So all your boys like, that's nice, I know. You want to buy it?
Say it one more time.
You want to buy it because I can't pay for it. I can't do nothing with it. I can't do nothing. So I'm putting so much in. You know what I had? I had a Buick Chevrolet, blue, burnt on top. But guess what I did when I took it to the wash? I worked it. Rolled down the street with my thing on. I was like, hold on. There you go. Y'all remember those days? There you go. You took the tax, put up the little thing. Oh, you didn't buy it. Do. Watch that now. Then your girl rolled in with this. Girl, don't worry about it. It's covering your head up. Boom. Forget the cloth. We had all that. Cigarette holes in the seats. I was still rocking, even though she had to give me gas money sometimes, but still.
Someone please call 911. I've looked all over the earth and I can't find none.